Okay, so today we're going to be going over directing and some tips and responsibilities of the director before we get started on our directing unit. Okay, so when and where did directing begin? Began in Germany during the last quarter of the 19th century. In a small city-state in South Germany, George II is generally considered Europe's first director. His company began touring the capitals of Europe in 1874. So who did the job before? The playwright or the lead actor did the job of the director before the role of director was specifically established. So who is the director? Their main role is to direct the play, so to give blocking and to help the actors develop their character. They're defined as the process of decision-making behind the artist's needs of the production. They work directly with the producer to create an artistic concept that ideally envisions the opinions of both the director and the producer. They always have the last words in terms of conceptualization of the play. They have to make sure that the rest of the people working on the production understand his or her notion of the play. The role of the director is often compared to that of a teacher who guides others and directs the way duties are performed. However, it is important to always leave enough space for personal creativity to take place. So it's really important to not over-direct your actors. So if you tell them specifically how you want to say that you want them to say their lines, how specifically you want their face to look, and give them precise blocking, then that doesn't give them any creativity and it doesn't allow them to take charge of their role as actors to really define who their character is and to take that artistic concept. So one of the duties of director is to select the play. You make sure that it can be produced in the current space. Also consider who your audience is. What type of shows are they looking for? If it's at a school, that it provides a variety for student actors, and that there's a variety in style and content if you're casting an entire season. Okay, so click on the link to this video or go on YouTube and find it. It's how to select a play to direct, theater directing, and he's going to walk through his process for selecting a play and what kind of things he takes into consideration. Next thing they're going to do is develop a concept for the show. So they're going to do a script analysis, which we're going to go over how to do a script analysis. They're going to verb the play, and they're going to create a director's vision of the show from all areas. They're also in charge of casting the show, and they're in charge of meeting with designers. They're in charge of preparing for the rehearsal process. So again, making sure that they have their script analysis done and that they have a rehearsal calendar set. So usually one of your first rehearsals is going to be a read-through where the cast and crew all sit around in a circle together and just read through the script so everyone knows basic storyline of the show. Then you have blocking rehearsals, so that way you can give your actors blocking. And then you have polishing rehearsals where you can give the actors notes about how to improve their acting in that. You have technical rehearsals where the tech crews run cue to cue and decide what needs to be added or changed or if everything looks right. This is the first time that all of tech is seen together, so this is a really important process for the technical crew. And then there's dress rehearsal where you run the entire show all the way through just like as if it is the show. You also block the show and you hold rehearsals. We're going to go over some blocking tips together, and I'm going to show you some examples of blocking. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to watch the director career guides, and he's going to talk about being a director and give you some tips about being a director.